Okay, just had to adjust my mic a bit. So, we're back, and now it's time for episode 5 as we scroll through all the neat episodes. Check that out. Got an evil-looking Von Karma in the background, Edgeworth doubting himself, the crazy guy with the bird, and hidden by Turnabout Goodbyes is Lotta Hart with her camera and binoculars. Neat. So, here we go with Rise from the Ashes. Who knows what this could be about? It's been a while. I mean, according to the story, we know that Maya left Nick to go pursue her training, and that he's doing who knows what, so here we go. Okay, so thunderstorm in the city, pretty cool. Uh-oh, a knife. Oh, come on, we've all seen this before. Oh, wait, no, it's not in a shower, and there are 2 of them? And apparently 2 different buildings. Well, somebody's dead. Just don't know who or what. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Gee, must be pretty boring. I've had offers, but none I took. Okay. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Oh-ho! So that's what it is, Nick. Was waiting for the ladies. Can't say I blame you. Alright, February 22nd, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Okay, who the hell are you? Exactly. Who are you? I just said that! Okay, it doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. Well, I know who I am, I just don't know who you are. Never mind. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey! Yes, because I clearly look like a woman. Now I think she gets it. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. Yeah, that was a bit of a sting. So you are the coffee boy? Yes, I am the coffee boy. I work here at the office after hours, sitting drinking coffee by myself. Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You are the Phoenix Wright? It only says Wright & Co. Law Offices on the building. Or the sign out by the door, anyway. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Apparently that case made the headlines. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. Gee, thanks. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Well, he only had 4 cases. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Yeah, she does kind of look like that. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. So apparently this could be Maya channeling somebody? Is that what you're getting at? Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Ah, Emma. Well, I knew who she was, but she becomes a key character in this game, and I think the next one? Don't remember. Scientific investigator? Yeah, you know, kind of like CSI, only real. Okay, who are you? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Holy crap. Another protege. Or prodigy, rather, not protege. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Okay, that makes more sense. And I love the glasses. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. Well, that makes sense. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. A lot of them these days. The case. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. Of course, she'd stab him with a cheese burger, right? Or a hockey stick? Hockey skate? So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it! I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her! You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? Let's see what a scientific investigator is. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Isn't that how they're usually done? Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. Wow, good on you. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. And how do you know Mia? My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey was a few years below her in school, so she went to the same school as Mia. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Mia. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you, too. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Yet you're trying so hard to get her... Never mind. Never mind. Huh? But she's my only family. That makes sense. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Ah, poop. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, off to the detention center then. Detention center. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. Damn, she's even got the guard on edge. No excuses! Or did you not want to raise this here, Who the hell is this girl? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Oh god, it's Napoleon. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. You tell me. You're the dictator. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. What district are we in? I thought that was Edgeworth. You're a prosecutor? How does he keep getting into defend prosecutors? 2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Let's see if she'll tell us anything. There's something you should know from the start, which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. Huh. Good memory. It's quite specific. That's what I just said. It was in the witness's disposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Right. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car? Car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed, as it were. My. Who was the victim? So who is the victim? An investigator with the police department. Okay. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Nasty. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? It means she's screwed. Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. Excuse me. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. And that still doesn't explain your uniform, but whatever. Looks good on you, especially the ascot. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief's prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. How the hell did you manage that? Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. That makes sense. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of me, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Really? That was probably why she was attracted to me. Uh-huh, I see where this is going. Excuse me? Apparently Nick does too. Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Well, that's a letdown. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different from when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. Yeah, and really readily, too. Something's up. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! You were always this way, weren't you? You'd never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, we'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. Exactly. I mean, she had a whole Napoleon thing going on. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Is there anything... okay, good. Alrighty, so off we go to the underground parking lot. This should be good. So this is the lot where it all happened? It looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Good job, Emma. I almost called her Maya. Hey! What are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. If they're still here. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here. See? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed to your partner? Partner? Ah! It's the Lone Ranger. Well, no, it's not the Lone Ranger. What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them dogies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Yeah, you go right at it. Exactly. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. I'm just gonna leave it here and see if he cuts himself. Or at least runs out of hair to shave. No, doesn't look like it. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this here's my Gaines Gold Strike, see? Strike? And I put the references. Or... okay. This is our claim, our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. Analogy, that's the word I was looking for. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. He's gonna shoot us with his finger. You know what the dreams... What? You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Nick. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah? He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West, it seems. Okay. Now that Carmano is left, we can actually start examining. So what's this here on the floor? What's this? A wallet? Looks like you would like a wallet. Would you like to make a wallet? If anybody gets that. Excuse me, officer. Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Well, either way, we got a wallet. I'm called to duty already and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay. Now, look at the court record. Yeah, I've done this before. Well, actually, never mind. I haven't done this. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Okay. So as you can see, we can zoom in, and then by using these knobs here, we can turn it or flip it and move it and turn it and all kinds of stuff here. And I believe... I'm trying to remember how you... There we go. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. Press the examine button. You weren't kidding about this being basic. All we did was open the thing. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. So we've got his ID. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Alright. Back to the investigation. What? Where does this go? Look! A door! This must mean something! Yes, it means we found a door. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No! It won't open! A mysterious lock! I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Now we got a ladder. Aha! A ladder! That's a stepladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Alright, moving along. Huh. Okay, so this must be the car. What's this? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Ah, crap. Carmano's back. Go away! Exactly, the sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, it's scary. Not really. More like funny. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well. The little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body on their saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Thank you, Emma. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great! Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Were you two all set? Us? Another new person. What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches? Here? This is the crime scene. Ah! Hello! Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. You know, why couldn't my school lunch ladies be this hot? They were all old women. Hairnets and... Anyway. Especially passers-by, or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. What? Cough up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? In other words, she's saying she's the witness. Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Nice hair flip. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Apparently, even though that's what I just said. Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Great, another dominatrix. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. The case. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Uh-huh. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know that the foul misdeeds are the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors! They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence on this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me Cough-Up Queen. I'm kinda wary at that. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, was in his car when it was in his car that they found that body. This should be good. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. Yeah, that makes two of us. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What did you see? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know that what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this cruel world. Jeez, I'm screwing up all over the place. The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. Have a lunch. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here? Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Connoisseur, I say. Should have said. The kind you could only tell someone who has tried General Sal's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure case of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough of queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Let's see. What happens if I do this? About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? I'm good. Wow, it's really crunchy. Well, at least you enjoy it. A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Alright. Oh, wait. I think that's all we can do here. So now it's off to the High Prosecutor's office. High Prosecutor's office room 1202. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. That code over here looks familiar. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Yep. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister was the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No! Did I? No! It was... Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be... my car. What of it? Ah! Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Yeah, I'm not about to scream into the microphone. Sorry about that. I had to stop for a minute and take care of a couple things. Anyway, here we are. We're questioning Edgeworth, as he, according to Emma, is a real stuck-up jerk and has a nasty red sports car. So, tell us about the case. So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead and say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait. No, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. Now, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise to me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, now I'm forced to prove you're my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Just great. You? Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. There's that damn finger move again. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was now Edgeworth. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. That's the award he just got. Chief Prosecutor Skye, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Oh, this is just getting better and better. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife. Alrighty. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Really, Nick? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Oh, chill out. Okay, actually, let's show him. This will probably stab me, but... Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright, huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Alrighty. Well, time to go back to the parking lot. Let's see if we can look around some more. No. I had to have been missing something. Actually, I probably got it. No! Damn it. Let's look at this knife. Yep, that's what it was. Alright, let's do some zoom in. And look around here. Ah, bloodstain. This must be the victim's blood, right? I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. I hope this isn't Edgeworth's sandwich. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Oh yeah, I can really see that. Excuse me. Be fishing or something and catch a fish and a bear just jumps out and steals it. Objection! That's my fish! Rawr! Never mind, you can have it. Actually, no, Edgeworth's not stupid enough to fight a fish, so that would be funny. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. I don't think there's anything else I can examine on this thing. Let's look again. So you give me the same thing? Yeah. Okay. Zoom in all the way and look around on the handle. Remember at some point there's this big deal about fingerprinting. I guess not. Or not right now anyway. Okay. Let's go back to Edgeworth. No. Actually, you know what I think it is? I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet, my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Let's talk to him about his damn knife. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. Well, I'll just have to stab you with your own knife then. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the hell. See, with this bimbo here, we can't look around anymore. How about we go back here? No. To the office? No. I'm missing something obvious, something really stupid, I'm sure. Actually, I probably gotta do this. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially when a card belonging to... Okay, yeah, I did this already, that's right. Yeah. How about we show you the knife? You take a look at this. You! Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Hey, talking about tea is never wasting time. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Okay. Maybe I can examine anyway. Even if it... No, it's not gonna let me go over. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. Can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Okay. What's this? This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know. Was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Is this gonna be the ladder again? Aha! A ladder! Yeah, it is. A step ladder, blah, blah, blah. We did that again. Okay. Can I examine this? No. Hey, a phone. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. No, it's not letting me go any further. No, not the damn ground. And I presented everything to her, talked about her with everything. Wait, do I have to start examining crap in Edgeworth's office? That'd be kind of funny. Well, let's find out. Examine. Oh, that's right. You gotta look at this stupid trophy. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Mumbles. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. Why is he getting so snippy? King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. So now the stupid trophy's added to the record. Alright, we did that. Can we examine his desk? A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Let's mess with his chess set. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords are really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges, surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Alright. Now, I think we can talk to him about the trophy. No. Well, let's look at it then. See, in this chapter, you can actually check and examine every friggin' object you get. So, let's zoom in and look at the inscription. Or try to. What's that? Oh, hello. Something underneath. Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Bet you it's Manfred von Karma. Yep, von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. von Karma sometime. No, he's in jail. When she says it, his name does kind of ring a bell to have a ring, kind of a ring to it. Because I can't talk right now. Alrighty, so. If we saw that, So now we'll go present. Let's present the damn trophy to him. Get him to talk about it. So in other words, you were the best of the best this year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department ceremony to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, right? Correct? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Alrighty, that opens up the next conversation point. The day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort of file all evidence for solved cases. Or rather, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. Well, it is Edgeworth. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. So now we got his parking stub. This is the parking stub from on the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. It would have to, since it was in his car. What, Wright? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Ah! The hell is this guy? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oh, come on, Edgeworth. Cut the guy a break. But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. Right. Yes, sir? You caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down, at least. Okay. Maybe we can catch that guy and get that report from him. Actually, before I do that, since it's going to launch on a whole bunch of big thing once I get there, let's look at his parking ticket. Yeah, 5:12. It's military time, of course. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you that you'll never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. The hell does that have to do with anything? And the back is completely black? Well, that's interesting. Whatever. So we've checked that out. now we're gonna go to the police department. What in the hell is that thing out front? Whew. We're finally here. Why would they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. This is my first time at the police department, actually. Hold on, what's that? That's what I just said, right? Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that? Kinda reminds me of, buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. I'll have to link to that or something. Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Why do police need a mascot? Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Gumshoe! Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you over there? Why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Yes, so busy, in fact, you dance with the mascot. Or robots, rather. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no! Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. I wonder why. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest-ranked people are being led into criminals' affairs now. The lowest-ranking guy in there is our chief of detective. Wow. They're not letting any of those rank-and-file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned in the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Alrighty, let's show him some stuff. Take a look at this. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, I'm sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Alright, tell me about the shield. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Oh, congratulations. Good job, Gumshoe. I was wondering, why is this award the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning an award. He's even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Yeah, we've heard about the rumors. Alright, tell me about Goodman. Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to return it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But don't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Wow! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Awesome. Oh, we've also got the rumors option. Cool. So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Rumors at law. He's in a tough spot. Again. Yeah, you remember the case? How can you forget that? I mean, sure it was a few months ago, but still. Excuse me. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can show him, so let's move. Let's go back here. Crazy person is still here. Let's see if we can talk to him again. No, he's gone. What's this on his desk? A work... Nah, damn it. Yeah. I prefer not to have to look at myself while I work. Is it still gonna be the desk again? Yup. Look out the window. Scales of justice? Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. And look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction! There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Nah. Alright. Wait, no, I want to look at those flowers. And is that a steel samurai next to it? Wow, what an amazing bouquet! No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Please tell me that's not Wendy Oldbag. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And here beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of this foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Oh, crap. Is the prosecutor in his office named Wendy? I don't think so. Oh, great. Can't get away from Old Bag. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time till impact on it with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can get anything else here. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not seeing anything on the ground, and there's nothing on the desk. And we already did the shield. And he's clearly not here. Do you have anything else to say? No. Let's show her this. Could you take a look at this? You! Yes? You said you... Ah, damn it. I did this already. Okay. Is she back? No. Maybe there's more I gotta talk to Gumshoe about. Or not. Show my badge, why not? Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? Yeah, and I showed it to him. Oh great, I flipped it. Name and number I've written her here. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID, blah blah blah. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly! They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID, Yabba-Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba-Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point! It doesn't take much to amuse her. Alright, so Yabba-Dab here. I did this already, but let's see what happens. Yeah, the victim, Detective Bruce Goodman. You can do just about anything these days with a card and the right secret number. Scary. It's only scary because you keep dropping your card, Detective Gumshoe. I forget my secret number a lot, too. It's scary. But I'm me, after all, and what could be wrong with that? I think I'll stay out of this conversation. Let's show him this. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? Yeah. Same damn thing. So there's nothing more to talk to him about. Can I examine anything here? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. Must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you could do that. You're super... Hey, you do that, you're super good, cold buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Tell me about the badger. I was wondering about that. What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. There it is again. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger, fated to dance till he drops. Oh, now we got that. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West L.A. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Letter of introduction from Gumshoe. Okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Alright, let's... No, not present! Not a... Damn it, I want to look at the court record. Oh, we can't actually examine the thing, okay. What's this? Hey, look there! It looks like something's been erased. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, really? $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Poor Gumshoe. Alright. So now we can go back to the parking garage. There we go. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Yep, she's dating the sheriff. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Alright, let's talk to him. The victim. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime? A cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me? I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something that catches interest? In a minute, let's see what he says. Oh, same thing? Yeah. Okay. Well, he's asleep. Let's steal his cloak, Carmano. Take a look at this, Carmano. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Great, Detective Gumshoe, I owe you one. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Officer Marshall isn't a detective, he's a patrolman. That reminds me of something. That is odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settlers, strike out lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Oh, get rid of it. Okay. Will he talk to us now? Officer Marshall, can you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Can you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. Here's the autopsy report. Oh, good. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Okay. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth. That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Okay, I gotta show him the badger just to see his reaction. Alright, compadre, count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. You're not from Texas, you moron. Remind me to never visit Texas. Don't worry, Nick, it's not like that. Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knife, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could only use the same shield over. They could use the same shield over and over. Note to self: the prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap. You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Let's show him this. All right. No. Oops. Okay, I think that's everything. Time to get looking around. What's this? It's been bugging me. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah, let's check it out. Right. Let's check this. Let's check it out. Really? You couldn't just let me click the damn thing? Alright, zooming in. And that shows nothing. So, we'll flip it around. What was that? Ah, it opened it up. The display is still on the redial button. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to dial the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't even know about these things. But even I'd know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Thank you. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Hit that redial button. Now, I wonder who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think fast, but he just think first. He just presses the button. That song, I know that. It's the Seal Samurai theme, isn't it? Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belonged to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtunes. Oh, that. Oh, I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Nah. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. No, they don't. Not anymore, anyway. At least I hope they don't. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay. Let's look at this. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Yeah, we saw that already. This rope. This is rope, isn't it? Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. What's this? It looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 675-12-2. December 2nd, 6-7S. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Well, we got that. Alright. Back up real quick. Let's look at the court record. I want to look at his phone again. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different taste, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see he's as popular as ever with the kids. Can I not open the damn thing again? I want to hit that redial button. No need to push this again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind. It's nothing. Okay, I guess that's it then. We can, however, check this. Or not. Alright. Excuse me. Let's talk to this idiot. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill wind? Well, someone's up to something here. But who? Office atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you name it. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Bambina? It's your sister. Chief Prosecutor Lionel Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that just rang wasn't mine. It was yours. So the last call she made was to her sister. Interesting. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what she talked about? She hung up right away. I see. So now it's updated that she called her sister, but why? Or what isn't she telling me? A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. Yeah, let's save. February 23rd. Oh man, time for some fun in the court.